Salvete omnes, this is I'm Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Crash Bandicoot Warped. In the last episode, we finished off the third warp room and the universe experienced a decrease in entropy. And now it is time for Warp Room 4, which has an ancient Egyptian theme to it going on. And speaking of ancient Egypt, level 16 is called Sphynxinator, so you can probably guess what theme it is. We also have 2 gems in this one. Yep, it's another Egyptian tomb level. And this time we start off right in the tomb. Also, you want to double back a bit at the beginning, because otherwise you're going to miss these 4 boxes here, including an extra life. Right at the start, we already have a split path. And actually, that left path is completely optional. There are no boxes or gems down it, so you can just completely skip it if you don't feel like going down it. But in the interest of showing it off, and because you still get a few extra lives out of the deal, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. So here's our first new obstacle, or enemy. It's a mummy in a sarcophagus. Spin the sarcophagus to get rid of it, and then spin the mummy to get rid of that. We also have these spear traps. Those are new. Not much you can do about them except avoid them. Go ahead and wait for that TNT. Okay. So, this is about where we want to double back. That platform over there with the spear trap is where you end up at after doing the left path. So, let's go ahead and go back. Carefully, because even though we've gotten rid of all the enemies, which is probably the easiest way to do it, we can't do much about the spear traps, nor can we do much about the pits. So, proceed with caution. Carefully, carefully, careful, L-Y. That should be it for the pits, so now we're ready to roll. So that is a big pit in front of us, and to get over that you need the Death Tornado spin. Fortunately, it's completely impossible to have actually gotten to Warp Room 4 without having it, unless you're hacking. So now we get to see what it does. When you're in the air, or I suppose on the ground, though I don't know if it does much on the ground, you can mash the square button to get some extra air time. Careful of these dart traps here. Ah, well, that's why we have Aki. Hello, monkey. Bye-bye, monkey. Nothing here. Be careful here, because it's easy to run out of time and or get squished by the walls. So, for our reward, we get 4 1-ups. Nice. And yes, that was an iron checkpoint back there. And speaking of checkpoints, we have a regular checkpoint box back here that I need to get because it counts as a box even though we just got a checkpoint. Whoa! Crazy camera angle there. That was not conducive to platforming. Whoa. Hey. Well, there's an easy way to avoid the spear traps if you have to get stuck on one. The spears don't cover the entire hitbox of the platform. Speaking of weird camera depth perception issues. Moving on. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. That was a little risky and close. And we have another one of these things. Checkpoint. Don't get squished. Yeah, basically it's like level 9 except harder. I mean, it is the same theme. Careful around explosives. Probably more careful than I was being there. But it worked. And this one actually has a blue gem pathway, apparently. I didn't remember that. Not much we can do about it right now anyway, because we don't have the blue gem. On that note, we have 45 out of 105 boxes. So yeah, got a ways to go. Hello, Mr. Mummy Sarcophagus creature thing. I wonder if it's actually possible to go in between the spears while they're up. I'm not going to try it for safety's sake, but something to consider. For curiosity, if nothing else. So what is this guy? Some kind of oil sheik? heard there was a group of 6 of those once, and they also each had sheep. But one of them had a sheep that was sick. I think it was the 6th one of the herd. What? Oh! I actually Death Tornado spun there when I didn't mean to. Tornado spin over the annoyingly large hitbox flamethrower guys. So here we have both the crystal and the bonus room. Let's see what kind of nefariousness this will pull on us. TNT. Okay, blew up all 6. Double check to make sure all of those blew up. So I'm assuming that TNT is close enough to that extra life box to blow it up. Whether that would get rid of the extra life in it, I'm not sure, but let's not test the theory. We're gonna test that out. And speaking of TNT, don't immediately ground pound that box unless you wish to die. So, all 28 dots in the bonus room. Now, this is not a short level either, but I'm okay with that. It's just a regular old-fashioned platforming stage, so it's fine with me. Hello, monkey. Poor frightened monkey. Well! Didn't get out of there quite in time. This is what my greed for Wumpa Fruit gets me, I guess. We actually got sent back a ways, but we don't have to redo the bonus stage anyway. Which might not entirely be a good thing, because bonus levels as a rule tend to have a lot of fruit and stuff. I have a tornado spin. What do you think of that? Nope. Still can't redo them. Not even in Crash 3. Blah-de-blah. Hello, monkey. Those are really easy enemies. Okay, this time we're getting out of the way. I'm collecting the few fruits that were left. One of these things. Hey, 2 monkeys. Which aren't much harder to deal with than... Wait, what? Okay, that's actually the first time I've ever been hit by one of those things, I think, but... Crash turns gray? Okay. Is he supposed to be turning to stone or something? Okay, in the Crash universe, throwing the lid of a pot at someone can turn them to stone. Good to know. But if pot lids are used as mortal weapons, then how are you supposed to cook things that require the lid to stay on, huh? Your spaghetti won't be as good, or something. Yeah, those fruits are gonna be done. Yep. Oh well. 65 extra lives. Whoop. Okay, let's not dodge the monkeys this time. Speaking of tornado spins, not that I think that helped much. And abrupt end to the stage. So we actually did get a gem out of that one. Apparently, there are no boxes on the blue gem pathway. Moving on to level 17, Bye Bye Blimps, which is one with Coco, and interesting hitbox there too. And this is actually a new level type. We have a health bar instead of only being able to take 1 hit, and we're flying a plane. And we also only have 11 boxes to get. So, square does a barrel roll, R1 and circle are to shoot, and I think X is break? I'm not sure, there's no real reason to to need to break in these levels. So our objective is to shoot down all of these blimps. We even have a nice counter for them in the lower right corner. You don't have to shoot down these guys, but given that they're shooting at you, it might be a good idea if you get an opportunity. Ow, 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 ow. It's worth noting that even if you just shoot the balloon, you still get the box, but I think you actually don't get the stuff in it. I'm not sure if you can actually... Ow, 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 ow! That was a lot of health. Fortunately, we have these health boxes, which restore 50% of your life. I'm not sure if you can actually get rid of all the enemies in this, or if they just keep respawning. Okay, only 3 boxes. I'll just go ahead and go from left to right. I'm not actually sure what the purpose of the barrel roll is either, aside from making Star Fox references. Go faster, Coco Swing. Ow! Maybe you're supposed to be able to barrel roll to avoid those guys? You really can't? I've been great at hitting those boxes. So we're seeing 6 more... Ow! So I still need 6 more boxes, and... here's our 5th blimp. Get out of this crazy place. Oh. There's a box way over there. Well, we're gonna have to go there anyway. Let's try not to die. Okay, 2 more boxes to get, and 1 more blimp. Is one of those a health... Ow, ow, ow. One of them had better be a health crate. Or health balloon. Okay. 62%. We can work at 62%. A lot of these guys shoot the crap out of me. I have been so bad at actually hitting those boxes. Alright, 11 out of 11, and... Bye Bye Blimps. Yeah, it's an easy level because you can take so many hits. Even if they come at rapidity. But I remember those being kind of annoying to do on time trial. Anyway, it's done. The blimps did indeed go bye-bye. One of these days I apparently need to learn to dodge the enemy fire better. So let's do one more. Level 18, Tell No Tales, and it's another vehicle level with Coco. Because Crash can't drive, apparently. Well, I think he can in the... I guess you can drive the underwater stuff. Yes, it's another jet ski stage. So be prepared for my commentary to be boring, because these are kind of boring levels, and this is basically just a harder version of level 5 with a couple new obstacles. I mean, it is the same theme. We have 61 boxes. But yeah, I don't tend to have a lot to say about the jet ski stages. I'm almost looking forward to doing these on time trial, because they'll be over quickly. So don't miss boxes in these either, because it'll be a pain in the butt to double back and get them. Believe me, I know from experience. There's 13 though, or 14. And I don't think I actually mentioned it in level 5, but the arrow tells you where you need to go if you ever get lost. You want it to be facing straight down. See, now we're going backward. Around this island, and there we go. Here's a new enemy. This guy's swinging an anchor around. Just don't get hit by the anchor. I think these guys in the boats showed up in level 5, but I'm not sure. Okay, we're up to 20. About a third of them. Yeah, like I said, I really don't have much to say about this one. It's kinda just another jet ski level. Like, I certainly am playing as Coco, and I certainly am on the ocean. Still not sure what arrow these are supposed to take in, place in. Also, that was another new enemy type, the shark. Obviously, don't get hit by the sharks, because sharks are never a good sign in popular media. Careful with the timing here because there are two guys on boats. And a box on each side of the island. There we go. Okay, so there's one thing that might trip you up in this stage when getting the boxes. But we haven't gotten to it yet. We're up to 31. Hello, shark. Bye-bye, shark. Nobody cares about you. 32, and that should have been 33, 34. I miscounted. And I believe that was our second checkpoint. It's not like this is a difficult level or anything, it's just tends to wear out its welcome quickly, I guess. I can imagine them being relatively fun to do on time trial, though, because you could just hold down the speed up button all the time. So here we have a little bit of a puzzle. We can't actually get that box from that ramp, so we have to double back and use the ramp facing the other direction. There's also a mysterious one-up under the water, and I'm not actually sure how you get that. One would think that you could get enough momentum that you'd land in the water and go under it before bobbing back up, but I haven't been able to do that, really. I guess I'll try again. Let's see if this works. Splash, and... splash. Almost. Yeah, I don't really know how you're supposed to get that. At least it's not a box. Maybe there's a button I'm missing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I tried all the buttons, and none of them did anything except go faster. Come to think of it, I believe I just missed something. So let's go ahead and go back and get that. Because I actually had to redo this one in a previous take, which resulted in me basically having to do the stage 3 times. So you can tell because there's kind of a hard-to-see split path here, but it's right where the underwater extra life is. And you might see that box over there. We want to go behind this pirate ship, because there are more boxes here. And explosives. Holy crap, that was close. So there are a total of 5 boxes you can get down here. Back here. So if you get to the end and you're missing 5 boxes, well, you might want to go back and check that. We have only 10 more to go. I think that was all 5 of them behind the ship. I wasn't really counting. I was trying not to get blown up, basically. I don't remember if I mentioned it in level 5 or not, but those cannonballs look a lot like the bombs from a couple levels in Donkey Kong Country Returns, most notably 2-4. Like, they're almost the same sprite. Okay, there's our crystal. And another box for the collection. The collection of smashed objects. Okay, checkpoint. I believe that'll be our last one. Woo! Coco, do not play with explosives, because they will wreck you. Fortunately, we have a smaller hitbox than the bombs. Okay. 6 more to go, and I see 2 of them. I really hope I didn't miss any boxes, because this one is kind of annoying to double back on, too. Whoop! Almost got anchored there. Whoa! Anchor's away, as in, get the anchor away from me. 3 more to go, okay. There they are. So good, we didn't miss anything. I don't have to do this level literally 3 times. Well, aside from the time trial. But even then, it would only be a second time, because there are never any secret passages in the jet ski ones. So, nice. Level 18 done. And we're not going to have to worry about that one until the time trial comes. Like I said, it's not a difficult level, but the jet ski ones tend to get kind of boring. Oh, there was half of the 4th warp room. I think that's about enough for one episode. So I'll see you next time, as we continue.